That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Finally. If only we could have flown with the wind to get here faster. Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle? Look! It's all the owls we found. I guess this was their way of thanking us for finding them.
It looks like they're grouping up by color. Is that a thing?
Actually, the color of Dan and Owl's feathers is based on their maturity and their astral energy element. So maybe they stick to certain groups even if they all belong to the same kingdom.
Then I guess that means we can tell just how many owls we found in each domain.
They seem to be saying something.
Maybe they're thanking us for finding their buddies. Then again, maybe they're telling us that we have more owls to find.
I think the Queen is protesting that they shouldn't put undue pressure on us.
Maybe he's arguing back that we're the only ones they can actually turn to?
Right. Which is why the Queen is worried about sowing any ill will with us.
We'll do our best, so don't worry, I think.
Can you understand them?
Of course not. I'm just inferring. For some reason, when I hear them talk, that's just what I imagine them saying.
Oh, well, I think you're pretty close to the mark at least.
Well, don't worry about it. We're not breaking our backs over this. I think that was a thank you.
Seems like it, from both of them.
Hoodle seems happy with this. Isn't that nice, Rinwell?
Huh? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Looks like we got another reward.
I didn't realize that so many still remained. Dan and Owls truly are majestic indeed.
I thought the Dan and Owls had all but died out myself. That's what I get for making assumptions.
Just so we're clear, this place is supposed to be a secret.
Yes, I'm aware. Places like these should be kept out of the public eye.
It's a pity, though. With proper training, they could be made into a magnificent chorus.
What are they hooting about now?
Alphen and Shion can interpret for us, right?
Huh? Oh, no, I mean, it was just a lucky guess last time.
Yeah, maybe you'll be lucky twice. Go on, give it a shot.
Really? Well, if you say so. Let's see. Listen to them. Are they really up to the task?
What do you mean? You're the one who put them in charge.
It's my responsibility to protect our friends.
Stop trying to take everything upon yourself.
This is what the owls are saying?
Of course.
I must say, though, we've found quite a number of owls. It's a testament to how much you care for Hootle, Rinwell.
I wonder which branch Hootle will perch on.
Rinwell?
Oh, nothing. Don't mind me. Well, come on. The perches are only half filled. We've got to find the rest of the owls.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
We've reached our destination.
Hey, Law. Been training?
Yeah, I guess I got a little carried away. You think this is bad, you should see the state of my underwear.
Yeah. A word of advice. You might want to refrain from mentioning that stuff around girls. Ones without a military history especially.
Man, can you imagine Rinwell's face? She'd have a nervous breakdown.
I meant in general, but you sure mention her a lot, you know.
Huh? Oh, you know, she's always there, even when you least expect it. Springs to mind easily.
Either that, or maybe some part of you is subconsciously always wishing she was there.
May the trials and tribulations of young romance never change.
Romance? Like I'd be interested in that know-it-all tomboy. I'm more about mature women. Someone more like Kisara.
You know, I used to be a tomboy too when I was Rinwell's age.
Look, it's not tomboys I have anything against. But come on, you've got to admit she can be a lot to handle.
Hey, I miss anything? What's all the fuss about?
Rinwell.
Thunderblade!
Ah! What the hell was that for?
A little birdie told me you were speaking about me behind my back. Whew!
From the looks of it, I'd say you've got yourself a rival.
It wouldn't be called the Spring of Youth without a little storm every now and then.
Hey, Shion. How are you and Alphen getting on these days?
That's a little out of the blue. Why do you ask?
Sorry, it's just... I don't know, I'm just curious, I guess. I mean, a lot's changed now he's got his senses back and all.
I suppose you're right. Well, to tell you the truth, if he'd been the way he is now back when I'd first met him, I probably wouldn't have gotten this involved. But then, if we hadn't met like we did, then I never would have experienced these feelings, so... I guess it's complicated.
I can imagine. I know it's not the same thing, but I know what it feels like to have someone you love who's out of reach.
Because of Miguel.
Alphen's still alive. It's not too late, you know. And after all, who can say what the future holds? I think if I were you, I'd take things as they come for now.
Besides, touch isn't everything. I've never touched you, Shion, but that doesn't stop you from knowing that I care about you, right?
That's true. But I do remember back when we first met, you made it plenty clear you weren't my biggest fan.
But that was a long time ago. There were lots of things I didn't understand back then. Not that that's the point.
Don't worry, I'm only teasing. I know what you mean. Thank you. And you're right. There are ways to convey your feelings besides just touching.
I'll say, cooking immediately springs to mind. And if it's someone's favorite dish, all the better. If there's something on your mind that you want to tell him, why not try appealing directly to his stomach?
You might just have a point. I'll give it a shot.
Uh-oh. If it's Alphen's palate you're appealing to, that doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Well, friendship is about being supportive. Sometimes we just have to do our best and take one for the team, right?
Even after staying here, we never truly got to the bottom of what makes this realm's citizens tick.
Renan and Danon are meaningless distinctions here. To have one's own mind is strictly forbidden. All that matters is blind obedience.
That might be the case now, but it can't always have been like that. There must have been something more.
Once, maybe. Question is that something still salvageable?
If it's not, we'll just have to make something new. No, not we. They've had enough foisted on them as it is.
You're right. It's time the people here had the chance to forge their own path. That's not to say it'll be easy, but it will be worthwhile.
These things take time to... What the... An ambush?
Sorry. Sorry. There was a huge flying bug and I sort of shot without thinking.
A bug? You mean like a Zoogle?
Something tells me she would have shot it, whether it was a Zoogle or not.
This realm is teeming with humid forests. It's only natural insects would feel more at home here than Menancia. In fact, I seem to recall reading somewhere that bugs around these parts lay their eggs in human food to ensure healthy incubation.
Sounds like they're tougher than they look.
What about you, Alphen? Bugs don't creep you out?
I wouldn't say I was their #1 fan. Mind you, if times get desperate enough, I've been known to eat them.
Insects as a culinary option, you say? What kind of seasoning are we talking?
Dohalim, I don't think he was talking about cooking them.
Hey, a lizard!
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here...
I know. We'll make sure... to ask what's wrong.
I think Hootle senses an owl around here.
What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Hootle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alphen always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Like the landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge? Nearly gave me a heart attack.
I'll say, yet the intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without making extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Good point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Guys? I will break down this wall!
I never thought about this until now, Elfin, but doesn't it get hot wearing that armor all the time? You feel heat and cold again, don't you?
Admittedly, yeah. It can get pretty toasty in this thing.
Is it hard when your back starts to itch?
Oh, you bet. Plus, my shoulders get stiff wearing it, even if it's not all that heavy.
Kisara looks like she manages all right with her armor.
Armor takes a strong body and a stout heart.
Spoken like a true guardsman. Not that I really get what you mean.
The more I think about it, the more I realize what a pain it must be. Like, what do you do when you need to take a leak?
Ew!
That part can be a bit of a pain, yeah. More things to take off.
That sucks, man. Wouldn't it be easier if you just walked around outside of your armor most of the time instead?
You never know when the enemy might attack. As tempting as it might be to take it off, it's not worth getting killed over.
So basically, you're screwed if you ever get attacked while taking a dump. Right, Rinwell?
Are you doing this on purpose?
An opponent like this should be easy.
In the wind! Air thrust! Healing dance in the wind! This one's mine! March required complete focus!
I don't know
If
what
they
I'd
rush
do
you,
without
you gotta get the cover, okay?
Perhaps now isn't the time?
Here goes!
I'll stop it, charge!
Thanks, Kisara! Air thrust! Tornado! By the power of water! Sure!
Hold up! Is this as valuable as I think it is?
There's something in the water.
Gets by me! Denied!
Annihilation! In the wind! Air thrust!
This one's mine!
Take this!
Are those arms even natural? Air thrust!
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Dance in the
Yeah!
wind!
Nice
Air
technique!
thrust!
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Dispose of the trash.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Pierce evil! Air thrust! Freeze blitz! Air thrust!
I'll take out the legs with my shield.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Ready and ready! Now you see what I can do!
Don't mind if I do!
It's over!
Air thrust!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Just as well, I'm here to stop
Air
this.
thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust!
Make it rain!
Zephyr Glidden! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
I've used a bit too much healing.
do my best! Far enough!
No further!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Tiger Blade!
Air thrust!
Lion Power!
Air thrust! Air thrust! Air thrust!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Didn't even break a sweat.
Little help! Here goes! Dance, don't mind if I do!
Here goes!
Glacial
Air
spear!
thrust! Do it! Don't leave!
All yours, Kisara!
Dance in the wind! Go! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Mega ray! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Nicely done. I'm glad I made it in time.
No choice!
Prepare to be sealed!
Take this! Demon Fang!
Air
Join
thrust!
Demon Fang!
Far enough!
Demon Fang!
Air
Join
thrust!
Demon Fang!
Air thrust!
Where are you going?
Air thrust! Sweet dreams!
Ready and ready! Armor won't save you!
Air! Hold on to your art! Here I come! Air thrust!
Okay, here I go!
Air thrust!
Could have been worse.
What's this thing?
Hi, Hoodle! Here goes! Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
This one's
Mega
mine!
air thrust!
I can't heal you forever!
Air thrust! Air thrust!
Over so soon?
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Now or never. Look sharp. In a vine. Take
Air thrust!
shattering blade. Pieces. Denied.
With precision like that, I'm glad you're not on the other side.
Likewise for you.
Best to stay in one another's good graces then.
There's more where that came from.
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
I feel like somebody's watching us.
Maybe there's someone around here who needs our help.
In the water's edge, I see but for a moment one Ganeth Harrows.
I hate to break it to you, man, but what you're saying isn't deep at all.
Hey, if we find anyone who needs help here,
I know. We'll make sure to ask what's wrong.
I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Why are you staring at me?
I could ask the same thing.
So this is how the Sovereign and Maiden are supposed to look. You two go great together.
Law, come stand between us.
Oh, sure. You want me to put something white on as well?
Of course she doesn't.
Take a closer look, Shion. It's a miracle.
What are you talking about?
This outfit, it's already got blue accents on it.
So I see.
Shion, about that fight just now.
Sorry about that. I was careless.
I didn't come to criticize you. Just please take better care of yourself.
You don't need to worry about me. In case you forgot, I can't exactly die anyway. It's like how you used to not care about getting beat up because you couldn't feel pain, and then I was the one to patch you up. It's the same thing.
You're right. That is how I used to be. But this isn't the same.
Then what do you mean? How is what's happening now different from what happened then?
It's different now.
Look, if you mean because you can feel pain again,
It's because I don't want to see you getting hurt. You're right. When I couldn't feel any pain, I put myself in all sorts of dangerous situations. I didn't listen to anybody's warnings, and I made a lot of people worried for no good reason. It was foolish. This isn't about you and me being able to take pain. I don't want to have to see you get hurt, Shion. It's too much for me to take. Is that a crazy thing to say?
No, it isn't. And I definitely don't like seeing you get hurt either, Alphen. We can't expect our enemies to show us any mercy, but I will do my best not to throw myself in harm's way out there either. How does that sound?
I'm sorry if I sounded harsh earlier. I didn't mean to. I just really want you to take better care of yourself.
I will. At least, for as long as I can.
Hey, Alphen. Why do you like spicy food so much anyway?
You know, I haven't thought about that before. Maybe because when I couldn't feel pain, it gave me that kick I was craving.
But now that you can feel pain again, wouldn't your tastes have changed?
Did you like spicy food when you were younger?
Not as much as I do now. At some point, it just became something almost like an addiction, I guess.
I can most certainly relate. Once you've had your fill of ordinary food, you cannot help but seek out more unusual fare.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Alphen's tastes. Although I won't deny that you definitely have a thing for exotic food. The stranger the better.
I just wish I could have gotten you into sweets like me, Alphen.
I like food that's dense and keeps you feeling full myself. It helps you last longer when you're on the move.
We all know you're a quantity over quality kind of.
What was that?
Nothing. I lost my train of thought.
You know, I've also noticed Shion's not really into the same kind of food most Renans are. Could be it's got something to do with the way she grew up.
That's so me. Even when I was little, I was all about food that gives me strength. All meat, all the time.
And I guess Kisara is so good at cooking fish because she can catch them herself.
I'm only good with fish because it used to be the easiest thing to get. When you work with something long enough, it comes naturally to you.
I like fish just fine, but what I really like about your cooking is how it tastes homemade. It reminds me of what my mom used to make.
Really? You know, I used to cook a lot of meals for younger kids, and they said the same thing.
When you get down to it, I guess the things a person cooks and the foods they like say a lot about the way they've lived.
What? Hey guys, I don't see any of our food anywhere.
What?
I know! The bag we kept it all in has vanished! Some Zoogles must have gotten in behind us and swiped the whole thing while we were fighting.
What?
Huh? What are you guys talking about?
This affects you too, you know! We lost all our food, including all those sweets you love so frickin' much!
What? How could this happen? Those sweets are the highlight of my day! Oh, so hungry.
Hunger is like that. The moment you know there's nothing you can do about it, it becomes that much more unbearable.
Whoever did this, I swear I'm gonna make them pay for stealing our supplies.
All that's left now is this one lonesome apple.
Law?
What? Hey, don't look at me like that. I picked this apple myself. I'm not just gonna...
Food.
Hand it over.
Stay away! Ah!
Hey, I'm back. Huh? What the heck happened here?
Only a poignant reminder of how dangerous a food shortage can be in a collective. A serious problem indeed. And one we should all be mindful of.
I see. Does it have anything to do with why you're holding our food supply bag behind your back?
Ah!
What do you think? Hopefully you all like it.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I thought you had something to talk about. I was waiting on you.
Not really. Why? Should I leave you alone when I don't?
No, it's fine.
We used to really have to force these conversations when we started talking to each other, didn't we?
To say the least. Hey,
What is it?
do you think you'd like to make something together?
Make what exactly?
Just if you wanna make dinner together. What did you think I meant?
Huh? Dinner? Oh, dinner, yes. Yes, of course. Dinner. Right.
What did you think I was talking about?
No, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what did you have in mind?
Well, do you recognize these ingredients?
This is... Wait. Is this?
So you remember? That's right. We're going to fix the very first meal we ever had together. Although I remember it not being well received when we had it.
You still remember that, huh? I'm sorry, Shion.
I'm just teasing you, Alphen. I picked this recipe because it's easy to make, and I thought it would be a good choice for dinner, too. Anyway, let's get to work. With both of us making it, we should be finished in no time.
I never thought we'd end up eating alone like this again. Just the two of us.
Yeah. So much has changed when you look back on it. Well, I guess maybe not what we're eating, but still.
No, I'd say even that's changed too, in a sense. Our meals are a whole lot better now.
True. We've both come quite a long way in the culinary arts.
That's not exactly what I mean. How do I put it? It feels like eating together is a lot more enjoyable than it used to be.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Even after our battles are done, when Dana is saved and our mission is finished, we'll probably still be sitting down to dinner like this, night after night.
Yep, I doubt that much will change. You've always got to eat at some point.
I hope our dinners will always feel like this.
Maybe not exactly like this. Hopefully we won't still be camping out.
Oh, no, not at all. I meant in a nice, warm house. One with a roof over our heads and a proper fireplace, instead of an open campfire.
And real chairs instead of these logs. Nice plates and silverware on a big dining table. Oh, and a proper kitchen. That'd be nice too.
And when it's time to fix dinner, we'll be in that kitchen.
Standing side by side.
Whoops. Looks like we made too much. I don't think we'll be able to finish all this.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see if anybody else is still awake. I'd really hate to have to throw it away.
Side by side, huh?
I think it's time we go to sleep. Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Little help! Take it! One more! Dance in the wind!
It's over!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! That'll bring you down!
Burn in hell!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Do it! I'm on a roll!
You fight better at a distance. The further away, the better. You and I both.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Tiger blade! Air thrust!
Barely a blip on our radar. I won't forgive you!
All mine. Now you see what I can do.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
In a vine.
These things really get on my nerves. Air thrust! Freeze lantern!
Fine freeze. Why can't they just sit still?
Shion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Here goes! Here! Not on my watch! Who wants to die next? Shield and me! I Burning strike! Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Freeze Laser! Hydrate Roar!
Try this!
Searing Slam! Eat Dirt! This one's mine!
We can really make weapons with this?
Glacial Spear! Pierce Evil! Freeze Laser!
We got fire!
I've got blah, blah, blah. Let a marksman handle it! Require complete focus!
All yours!
Freeze Laser! Arctic Waterfall! Here I go! Got you! Freeze Laser! Purge Malevolence! Blah, blah, blah!
If it's in this, I think the enemy is getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't take your hands
Not
off.
today!
As impressive as always.
Forward up!
Here I hope that wasn't
This
food.
one's mine!
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered. This one's mine!
This one's mine!
Dance in the wind! Pierce not in your dreams!
Shattering the
Pieces!
Demon Fang!
Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Is every shield you own that big?
Here, you want to try holding it?
Ugh. How do you even walk with this thing?
Ho ho ho! Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
Look, Hoodle! One of your buddies! Woo!
An opponent like this should be easy.
Arctic Waterfall! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Gust in the wind! Air thrust!
As impressive as always.
We're almost over complete.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
Astral energy!
Say no more!
Didn't even break a sweat.
You guys want to rest here?
Doing some thinking?
Nah. It just occurred to me that our journey's been going for a while now.
Is it a wonder to you our group has held together this long?
Maybe. We've got Danans, Renans, a lord, a mage, and even a guy from another time. Yet here we all are, leaning on each other as travel companions. It's like a minor miracle.
If anything, I'd say it's proof. Proof that as long as we accept each other for who we are, we can all get along.
And with understanding comes togetherness. Yeah, we are more than enough evidence of that.
I've always had a thorny relationship with others. Quite literally, as it happens. I figured that it was easier to give up on intimacy, rather than having to go through all of the pain of rejection. I mean, is it any wonder I grew thorns around my heart, too?
But now,
Right. Now, I still have my thorns, of course. But they don't cover my heart. I know now that there is more than one way for people to relate to one another. It was you and everyone else here that taught me that. Everyone that you brought together, Alphen.
it wasn't just me. I mean, sure, I invited a few folks to join us, but swordsmanship's about all I have to offer. Everyone's taught and supported me just as much as I have them.
You see? That's what I'm talking about.
What do you mean?
I mean, you're fine just as you are. The bonds that you form with others, they shine more brightly because they're mutual. It's not just one bond for you. It's many, each with a heart of its own. That's what makes them special.
I've got to keep my equipment in tip-top shape.
What do you think? Hopefully you all like it.
That's your 12th serving.
Damn, that's gotta be a record.
Even seeing it for myself, I can hardly believe it. Where is her body storing it all?
Oh, have you guys already had enough? Did you not like what I fixed?
No, it's just...
We're just amazed at how much you can wolf down.
Doesn't it hurt even a little? Aren't you feeling heartburn or something?
Oh, this is nothing. You know what they say? You always have more room for dinner.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say about dessert, actually.
Plus, this is gnocchi we're talking about. That stuff just sits in your stomach.
I swear I'll never understand you Renans.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
I'm looking forward to breakfast. Did you get enough sleep?
Do you sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Judging by the stench, I'd say the animals at the ranch are all grown now.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
Ignite!
Dance in the wind!
By me!
Look sharp! That'll bring you down! It's a fool
Make it
shot!
rain!
Air
Do it!
strike! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! With your flames and my technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
I can carve through armor! Here's the in a vine!
Reload! Air thrust! Stand to the reload! Air thrust!
Your skills are formidable. They belie your youth.
Really?
Make it play!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Bet that shell's hiding something tasty.
Magic is out! Air annihilation!
Old-fashioned interception!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
You get the desert air thrust!
Ready and rare!
I'll fix you up!
I can carve through
Not
armor!
much longer to go.
Come on,
You get
one final
denied.
push!
Let's do this together, Alphen.
Here I go! Air thrust! One more! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the desert! Air thrust! You get the desert! Air thrust! Jolene! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Barely a blip on our radar. Dispose of the trash.
Take this! I'll stick you!
Where are you going?
Prepare to be seized!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious! Air thrust! Air thrust!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
All yours!
Air thrust!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
Hi, Hoodle! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here! Air thrust! Annihilation! Air thrust! I'm all stopped up! Air thrust!
Burn in hell!
Fine, freeze! Why can't they just stand still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Sweet dreams! If it's in the sky...
I can't imagine what we'd do without you, Rinwell.
Who, me? That's a little much, don't you think?
I'm serious. You're a lifesaver.
Armor won't save you!
Make it rain! Air thrust!
This could be useful.
Go no further! Hear me! Not on my watch! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Here's evil! If it hides, just back it out again!
We turn the tables on them.
There are still more left!
Right. No time to hold back.
Got me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Air thrust! Too much to handle?
Your skills are formidable.
Never
They belie your youth.
Really?
Give yourself more credit.
Could have been worse.
Dance in the wind!
mine! This one's mine!
Air thrust! Into the dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Armor won't save you!
We managed to turn the tide!
For now. But things could shift at a moment's notice.
You're right. Better stay alert. You get the gist. Air
This
thrust!
one's mine.
You get the gist. Give us air!
Stand back! I'll turn it up. Strong!
Split it open!
Be my guest!
You get the gist. Do it! Air thrust! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! We are!
Undefeatable!
Unflappable!
Unfazable.
And most of all, we're free!
Let's dispose of the trash.
Dance in the wind! Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Air thrust! Disrupting us! Air thrust! Air thrust!
I think we can get
Here
through this.
goes!
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Do it!
My fists are crushing it out there!
me!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Air thrust! Air thrust!
You picked the wrong fight!
Glacial spear! Pierce air thrust! We managed to turn the tide!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly! Air thrust! Keep the enemy's arcs to me!
No complaints here!
Make it roar! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
I'll smash you! Watch this!
Magic is there! Air thrust!
Elvis!
Commander of Heaven!
Scenic Cyclone!
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
That equipment should come in handy.
Dispose of the trash. Air thrust! Dance ready! Annihilation! Mega ray! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Anything in armor is all gone! Do it! We managed to
You've
turn
got
the
enough
tide!
for that for now.
Do it!
Things could shift the moment.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Did we really just spend that much money?
away from this waterfall feels so good.
Seriously. Makes the sweat I worked up getting here all worth it.
Don't get too wet now, you...
Right, here you go!
In the wind!
You want me?
Yes, in the wind! Freeze laser!
Easter!
Air thrust! And the
Denied!
air thrust!
We've turned the tables on them.
There are still more left.
Pesky airborne
No time to hold
scoundrels.
back.
Sounds like a job for yours
The
truly.
enemy wields arts too.
Finish it!
We'll soon see about that. Air thrust! Freeze laser! Air thrust!
Infernal turret!
Let's keep our eyes on the prize.
We're so high up.
They're surrounding us! Pierce evil! Air thrust! Freeze laser! Air thrust! Let them mark me! Air thrust! Air thrust!
I think the enemy's getting desperate.
Got them where we want them.
Don't give your hand up.
Air
As
thrust!
impressive as always.
Air
Here I
thrust!
hope there was some sleep.
No! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Having astral arts must be tremendous.
They're not all that great, really.
Just imagine. Tornado duster! Pinewood polish!
They can do more than remove stains, you know.
Right, here goes!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Dance in the wind!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Air thrust! Flame of fury! Air thrust! Glacial spear! Air thrust!
Flying freak! If they just sit still!
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Here's the enemy's arc to me!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Will this help? Dance in the wind!
Piercing roar! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to...
Pull myself together. Air thrust! Looks like we came out on top.
We just need to make sure we stay there.
Right. And without totally overdoing it.
Finally, some open space again. We should be able to cook here.
Guess I misread the landing. Is the blazing sword okay?
A little water's not going to hurt it.
Go no further! Hear me! Flame dance in the wind!
At you!
Glacial spear! Pierce
Ignite!
Tigers, make it right!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Dance in the wind!
Nice
Air
technique!
thrust! Dance in the wind!
Destruction!
Fall back in their defenses!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Air thrust!
Catch it out of this!
Make it rain!
This could be useful.
What do you want to do about that big one?
Let's take it down.
Don't get careless.
do?
Don't worry,
Dance
I've
to
got
the
plenty
wind!
to go
Air
around.
thrust! Dance to the wind!
Got fire!
I got this! Wind! Let him march this! Blah, blah, blah.
All yours!
Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. One's mine! Going in! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Leave the enemy's arms to me!
While it's reeling!
Take it down! Here! Air thrust!
Thank you for all your help.
Please, don't mention it.
I'm glad to know someone's got my
You
back.
get the gist. Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! Here! I'm out of ammo! What? Blah, blah, blah.
It's time! No further!
This one's anything in armor is all mine! I'll show you what you got!
Air thrust! You get the gist. Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust!
Their arts were interrupted.
Thanks, Shield.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Dance in the wind!
Look sharp.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Not in your dreams! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Air thrust! You get the gist!
Now or never.
You get the gist!
Take this!
Enjoy the ground while you're down.
Where are you going? Air thrust!
I'll smash you! Take this!
Air thrust! You get the air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust!
Going in.
Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust!
Going in.
You get the gist!
One's mine!
Air thrust! You get the gist! Blah, blah, blah!
Clear!
Tiger blade! Air thrust! You get the gist! Hold on to your arms! Here I come! Air thrust! I never miss! It's weakened it!
It ends now!
Air thrust! Down! Tiger blade! What would I do without you?
Far enough.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Close one! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is out! Air thrust! No more playing nice! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Amazing! Not long to go now.
We couldn't have done it without you, you know.
Thanks! Come on! Let's you and me get in there and finish this fight!
You!
Air thrust! You get the air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Ready!
This one's mine.
You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Got it! Now's our chance! Do it! Xion! Astral energy! Full throttle! Go! A flawless victory! Naturally! Haha! Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
You guys want to rest here?
who's a good boy? Wait, why am I petting you?
This came out so good. I almost hate having to eat it.
Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
Hootle, let me know if you sense anything. I want to go back to bed.
We finally made it.
Bad feeling about this.
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind! One more! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Slide!
By the power of water! Let them air go! These ones can run rings around bring you down!
Coming!
Take this!
Don't mind if I do!
Anything in armor is all mine! Look sharp! Nothing gets by me! Now you see what I can do! Denied!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
Did it!
Dance in the wind!
Nice
Air
technique.
thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Leave the ensnaring to me.
Yeah! And the pummeling to me!
You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Mega ray! Air thrust!
In a bind?
Here I come!
Air thrust! You get the gist!
Take this!
away!
Tiger Blade!
Air thrust!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Dance in the wind!
still!
Air thrust!
This one.
Dance in the wind!
In here!
Air thrust! Blah blah blah!
Shattering the pieces!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
Got a really bad feeling about this. Don't mind if I do. Air thrust!
That'll bring you down.
Air thrust!
Insects should stay on the ground.
In a bind?
We got fire!
I've got you! Let him more
Come on, come on! All yours!
Air thrust!
Air thrust! Where are you going?
Air thrust!
Vacuum blade!
Here's evil.
Air thrust!
Incineration
Freeze
wave!
laser!
Take it!
Air thrust!
This one's mine!
Air thrust! Freeze laser! Air thrust! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alpha!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Air thrust!
Ready and rare! Double demon flash!
Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Do it! Air thrust! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Dance in the wind!
The earth throbs in pain. Rising Phoenix!
Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Not in your dreams!
You're mine!
Do it! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust!
Deny! Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Didn't even break a sweat.
We're in for a long slog with this one.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here's evil!
This one's mine!
Freeze laser!
I'm gone!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Where are you going?
Air thrust!
I carved through armor!
Splendid flash!
Prepare to be sealed, O fleet of foot. Actually, that sound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
No further!
Air thrust!
Why is it human?
Astral energy!
Say no more! Shut!
Well done!
Blind Alpha!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Don't mind if I do!
Piercing
Dance in the
Rising
wind!
Wyvern!
Air thrust!
Pixar!
Dance in the
Eat
wind!
dirt!
Air thrust! Magic is in!
more! I'll take you all on!
Far up! Lightning! Air thrust! Going out of here! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist.
Ready and ready!
Here's evil! Air thrust!
Now what is it?
Freeze! Air thrust! Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Bad feeling about this.
Bring Alpha!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Careful! It has some kind of camouflage! You go!
I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare Demolition!
Megasonic Eater!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Hold on to your arms! Here I come! Not on my watch!
Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
There! Time to cut this! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Anything in order is all mine! Denied!
Magic is in! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Rise and shine! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah!
You take this!
Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Glacial spear! Here's evil!
It's go time! Now you see what I can do!
Dance in the wind!
Down! You're all... Where are you going?
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
Not on my watch! First aid! Dance in the wind!
Glacial spear!
Here's evil! Dance in the wind!
What the hell is going on?
Fall back, Alphen. We'll take point here.
How do you impose on me like this?
In a vine! Dance in the wind!
Thank you for all your help. Please, don't mention it. I'm glad to
Leave
know
the enemy's
someone's got
arms
my
to me!
back.
I'm all stopped up!
No complaints here!
Air thrust!
Burn!
Dance in the wind! Air the healing arm!
Carve through armor!
This one's mine.
First air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air
Be angry. That was a bad idea.
You get the gist. Gotta hold it together. Will this help? Do or die. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Rock, rock, rock. Air thrust.
I'm ready to go.
I'm ready. You get the gist. Air thrust. You get the gist.
Get out of this!
Here, let me help. Blah, blah, blah. Alpin. Astral energy.
Say no more!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
What do you think this place was for? Ah!
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No. They appear to be well preserved. However, they are all dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
Looks that way. However, none of them appear to be Helganquil.
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegus. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedure somewhere.
And that place is here, I assume.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danan, or rather, Renan bodies?
Most likely, yes. It must have been abandoned for one reason or another.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
What is that thing?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary Zoogle. That much is damn sure.
Watch yourself. All bets are off when it comes to this thing.
Another incantation ruined!
Radiant Pierce!
I'll face you!
Reload! I'm out of it.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Air thrust!
Its head is its weak point?
We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
Rising Wyvern!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the... I owe you, Tion. Healing is what my arts do best. All mine can do is cause havoc and destruction. You get the gist. Air thrust! Take this! You get the gist.
A thrilling performance.
Air thrust!
Armor won't save you!
Air thrust!
Denied!
Pierce evil! You get the gist. Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! You get to bring me down. Not in your dreams! Air thrust!
Burn in hell!
You get the gist. Air thrust! Arts require complete focus. I'll heal you all. Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Air thrust! get the jet. Let me help. Air thrust. Flash.
Take this! I can carve through all dance on the wind! Prepare to be sealed! Can't get out of
Dance
this!
in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Purge malevolence. Upgrade. Transform. Purge. Blah blah blah. Air thrust. Blah blah blah. Air thrust. You get the jet. Air thrust. You get the jet. Air thrust. Blah blah blah. Air thrust. Blah blah blah. Air thrust. Where you go? Blah blah blah. Don't mind if I do.
Take this!
Air thrust.
Take this!
Nice work!
Air thrust. Blah blah blah.
Let me see what I can do!
You get the jet. Air thrust.
Take this!
Don't get in my way!
Nothing burns!
Burning burn! They dance in the wind!
In a bind?
Mega ray! Air thrust! Annihilation! Mega ray! Back into the front! I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus roar! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Here, let me help. Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Ready and ready! Now let's see what I can do!
Don't mind if I do! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust!
Thanks, Shield.
Be careful not to overdo it.
Blah blah
I'm
blah!
sorry. I'll do better.
Here's the eagle! You can stand in form! Air thrust!
I'm ready!
Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Steering dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this!
Annihilation! Mega air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Back air thrust! You get the jet! Air thrust! Blah blah blah!
Ready and ready!
Here's the eagle! Sharpness! Freeze! You get her! Sharpness! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! You get the jet! Air thrust! Burning strike! You get the jet! Air thrust! Blah blah bring you down! Don't mind if I do! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! You get the jet! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! The enemy is going all out! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Magic!
You picked the wrong
Air
fight!
thrust! You get the jet!
Anything in armor is all mine! I'll smash you!
You get the jet! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust!
Wind! It's too
Dance
much!
in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Through me!
Magic is there! Air thrust! Blah blah blah!
Take this!
It's gonna
Air
attack!
thrust! Right, watch out! Air
I'll
thrust!
resonate with you!
Here goes!
I'll bring you down!
Air thrust! Not in your street!
Explosive ring!
Air thrust! You get the jet! You get the jet! Air thrust! Annihilation! Mega ray!
Not today!
You get the jet! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! You get the jet! You get the jet! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! The power of water! Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Let me help! Air thrust! Dance in...
Ready and
They're not playing around! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah! Air thrust!
in a bind?
You get the jet. This one is almost in the bag.
Not done yet. Just falling back.
Then it's time for you to do what you do best.
Yours to be let
Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! Here's the evil!
Sword rain out!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Stay away
Not
from my
on my
friends!
watch! I'll bring you with them! Air thrust! Handle this! You get the gist! Air thrust! You get... Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah!
Shattering the pieces!
Glacial spear! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Sharp hit! Close one! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
The flame inside me yearns to be let free!
Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
I can handle it.
Air
Denied.
Prepare to be
You get the gist!
rising
Air thrust! You get the gist! Here's the evil! Close one!
It's go
Mega
time!
ray! Air!
I can carve through!
Here goes! Air thrust! Glacial spear! Here's the evil!
Your hands now.
I never miss! Dance in the wind!
I'll bring you back
Air
from
thrust!
death abyss.
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Mega ray.
Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Nothing gets by me.
Burn!
Blah, blah,
It's go time!
blah!
Demons descend! Flashing fang!
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
What's wrong?
Oh, I just suddenly found myself contemplating what might have happened to the sovereigns that were meant to emerge from the crown contests.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying it's a possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
I certainly hope not.
After hearing Dohalim's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
So, looks like the Helganquil have been engineering Zeugles too. Why doesn't that surprise me at this point?
The creatures we've been encountering here have been a little different to what we're used to fighting, but I'm pretty sure they're Zeugles too.
Do you think they were engineered using creatures native to the area?
Indeed. However, based on the current circumstances, I would guess these Zeugles are all that's left of the planet's fauna now.
You mean, there might have been native owl species here once upon a time too?
we're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are, at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Hey, that actually came out pretty alright, don't you think?
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
Bear in mind, the core of Rena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
bad feeling about this.
Dance in the wind!
See what I can do!
Glacial dance in the wind!
Another incantation ruined.
Air thrust!
In a bind?
Here, let me the flashing part's their weak point. Air thrust!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Good! I'll leave it to you!
Not on my watch!
Resonate with the earth!
Air thrust!
Being interrupted.
Air thrust!
To be let free!
First aid! Air thrust!
Rending you apart!
Flame of air thrust!
Resonate with the earth!
Air thrust!
I'm nearly done for.
Air thrust!
Radiant light! Regeneration!
Air thrust!
Regenerate!
Air thrust!
Now we're never...
Gemini Aqua!
No further!
In the wind! By the power of water! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Flame of fury!
It's wide open!
Won't escape me!
Glacial spear! You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Darkness field! Mega ray! Annihilate! Air thrust! Here's a healing arc! Ready to rain!
They smite with blackened flame!
Blah blah blah! Here goes! Not on my watch! This one's mine! Air thrust! Blah blah blah!
I'll burn it all! Flaming pillar! Fire!
I'll heal you all! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Close line! I'm ready! Pull myself together!
Shall not be forgotten.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Take this!
Air thrust!
Eat dirt!
Magic is there! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust!
Shattering the pieces! Attack
Mega
us!
ray! By the power of
Now
water!
you see what I can do!
Megasonic
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Fire completion! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I know fine weapon material when I see it.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too!
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's great spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's great spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasalma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
So here's a question. We came all this way to Rena on the assumption the Renasalma's here, right?
Just don't say it, Law.
Yeah, but I'm just saying...
I said don't.
I can understand why you might be concerned, Law. But you need to remember that there are people it affects more directly than you.
Oh, sorry.
We've managed to make it this far believing. Losing faith now won't do us any good. We're better off focusing our anxiety elsewhere.
Such as?
The Great Spirit. If Hevrect 35's to be believed, our enemy won't just be handing over the Renis Alma to us. At least, not without a fight.
Not only that, but that same enemy just gulped down more than an entire world's worth of astral energy.
Point taken. It may be strange to say, but when I'm fighting, or at least know what needs to be done, it helps me a lot. I don't doubt myself as much. So thanks, both of you. The floor's on the ceiling and the ceiling's on the floor. This whole thing's making my head spin. Why would they even do something like this?
The Helganquil can bend life forms to suit their will. Nothing they could do at this point would surprise me.
The ceiling is on the floor. That doesn't weird you out?
What good is a team made up of members who all share the same opinions on everything? And besides, when you get to be at my ripe old age, one begins to consider it quite uncouth to show one's true emotions at times.
Oh, come on, Grandpa. You can't be that old.
The sands of time wait for none of us, lad.
Yeah, we'll see. Though at this rate, I guess I'll have to live long enough to get as old as you first, huh?
You will. And when the time comes, I look forward to hearing you change your tune on the matter.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ignite! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Yes, Alvin! Very bad! Stay so much! Air thrust! 7 on Air thrust!
Got flyers!
I've got this! Let him marksman handle it! Deny!
All yours! Time to let it rip!
Leave the enemy's arch to me.
This one's mine!
Milk your place here!
Air thrust! Here I go! Magic is there! One air thrust! Blah, blah, blah!
Finish
Back
it!
to the fray!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! Come and face
Dance in the
me!
wind!
No further!
Air thrust!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Yours to be left.
You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Raising you up high!
Blah, blah, blah! Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more! Shot!
Well done! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Mine! You get the gist! Air thrust!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Quite necessary when creating weaponry.
Don't get careless!
The shield from calamity.
Don't tell me!
Fires are far enough!
Barrier!
Space!
Rising Wyvern!
Sharpness!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Annihilation!
Carve through armor!
Mega ray!
I've been hit with
Air
something!
So even a masochist has his limits.
Not
Air
feeling
thrust.
so
Blah,
good.
blah, blah, blah.
Not
We'll
today!
soon see about that. Air thrust. You get the gist. Air thrust. You get the gist. Air thrust. You get the gist. Air thrust. Do it. Blah blah blah. Tourmaline.
Light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around.
Not today!
Certainly not.
Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Magic is there. Air thrust. Blah blah blah. Air thrust. You get the gist. Air thrust.
I'm ready!
Alvin. Astral energy.
Say no more!
They're surrounding us.
You're mine.
Not on my watch. Annihilation. Air thrust.
I'm ready.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished!
Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Ready to go.
Finish it!
Neon. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it. Yourselves. This one's tough.
Yours.
Eat dirt. Resonate with the earth.
I love this. They'll body slam us into next week. Radiant dance in the wind.
Rising water.
Freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. Fire the plastic horses display. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Blah blah blah. Air thrust. Burning thrust.
So you clamor for my true
That's my
power?
cue.
Shut him down.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Do it. Alvin. Astral energy.
Say no more. Shut.
Well done.
Behold! The Earth's pulse! Tectonic vision! I shall ensure you survive this.
Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. In the sky.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Air thrust. You get the
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
blah blah blah. Trailing circle.
I owe you one.
Here I go. Blah blah blah. Air thrust. Denied. By the power.
I'm stopping the charge!
Thanks, Kisara.
Will this help?
Blah blah blah.
Burn in hell!
Air thrust. Blah blah
No
blah.
further!
Air thrust.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry.
Blah blah. Don't mind if I do. Air thrust. You get the gist. Air thrust.
Anything in armor is all mine! I can carve through armor!
Air thrust. Dance in the wind. Air thrust. Magic is there. Air thrust.
gist. Air thrust! I'm taking too much damage! No more playing nice! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! This one's mine! That'll bring you down! Dance in the wind!
Burn in hell!
Air thrust! Far enough! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Now we're not
Blah, blah, blah!
can't get out of this!
Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Ready and ready!
Air spear! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Not in your dreams! Just what the doctor ordered!
They smite with blackened blade!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust!
Sorry, trouble.
Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Severing wind!
You get the gist! Air thrust!
Ready to go!
Air thrust!
Denied!
You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air
Resonate with the
You
earth!
get the gist! Air thrust!
Now we're not...
Air
Take
thrust!
this!
Blah, blah, blah!
I'll smash you!
Air thrust! Blah, blah,
Right
blah!
behind you!
Air thrust! You get the gist! Air
Such
thrust!
unadulterated fury!
If it's in the sky, you get the gist. That'll bring you down. Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah!
To be less free!
Not in your dreams! Mega ray!
Is that a healing art? It is.
Blah, blah, blah!
Can't ignore your pain. No, I'll try to be more careful.
You get the gist.
Forgive me.
Air
This is my
thrust!
fault.
Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Resuscitation! I can handle it!
Resonate with the earth!
Go!
Take
this!
this!
Mega ray! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Rending you apart!
Air thrust!
You!
Searing flame! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Searing flame! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! Do it! Blah, blah, blah! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
There you go, Alpin!
It's time to end this battle!
I'm right beside you! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Magic! That'll bring you down! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist!
Easter!
Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Anything normal is all mine!
Nice work!
Air thrust! I can handle it! Sometimes the best medicine is you don't mind if I do!
Soul with life!
Far enough! Air thrust!
Our art is
Blah,
being
blah, blah,
interrupted.
magic! Air thrust! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Our incantation ruined!
Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Healing circle! Blah, blah, blah!
Behold! The earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
Take it! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Take this!
You get the gist! Air thrust!
Now you see what I can do!
Severing wind!
Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah!
Can't get out of this!
Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah!
Leave the charges to me! Denied!
I'm out of breath! Air, don't mind if I do! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Finish it! Totally!
Just
In an instant! Impact clock!
I need to be stronger.
looks like some solid equipment.
has it been since I last went this hungry?
This one. It's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
I shall provide assistance.
Healing air thrust! Dance in the wind! Magic is there!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop you dying?
You get the test! Air thrust! You get the test! Air thrust! You get the test! Arch requires complete focus! Let me help! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! Leave the torpedoes to me! Here's the evil! Air thrust! You get the test! Air thrust! Burn in hell! Blah blah blah! Air thrust!
Take this!
You get the test! Air thrust! You get hold on to your arm! Here I come! Rise and shine!
Shattering the pieces!
Where are you going? Dance in the wind!
I'll smash you! Bloody hell!
Dance I'm going to need to use all the power of my blood to accomplish this. You get the test. Air thrust. You get the test. Air thrust. You get the test. Into the air thrust and red. Now this one's mine. More like it, dragon. You get the test.
Let free!
Air thrust. Blah blah blah. Air thrust. This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alvin.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you. Air thrust. Magic is there. Air thrust. Where are you going? Air thrust. Don't mind if I do.
Be still.
Air thrust. I can handle it. Glacial pierce the evil. You can. Air thrust. Blah blah blah. I don't even know the word defeat.
Shattering the pieces!
Here's the evil. You get the jet.
Thank you for the healing, Zoe.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right.
No one is dying on our watch.
I'm ready! Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Ignite!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! Do it! Air thrust! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Our expert coming through! Blah blah blah! Do it! Air thrust! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action! So I still had room to grow.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Radiant torpedo! I'm... So good with airborne targets.
Your blade moves like silk. I just let my instincts take over.
Leave the enemy's arms to me!
As impressive as always.
Here I hoped I was improved.
No, I mean, you're even better than ever.
I've never seen Xion actually look flustered.
I'm ready! Xion, astral energy! Full throttle!
A flawless victory!
Air
Naturally.
Now or never.
blah blah blah!
Can't get out of this!
Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! You get the gist!
Finish it!
Air thrust! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance mega relic! I never fit! Magic is it!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Dance in the wind!
I'm ready!
Alvin! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah
You picked some more?
Air thrust!
More Tucos?
Keep calm and take them down! Far enough! Here! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Burning strike! Glacial spear! Here's evil! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Where are you going? Magic is ready! Kizara! Please go for it! Prepare to crumble! Dance in the wind! I'm out of ammo!
I'm in your debt, Trevor.
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You've got it.
Blah blah blah!
We turn the tables.
Air thrust!
No further!
Air thrust! Art expert coming through! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more! Got it!
Well done!
Eat dirt!
Air thrust! Not on my watch!
You're mine!
Air thrust! Blah blah blah!
Finish it!
Air thrust! Kizara! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Dance in the wind! Help! Air thrust!
Denied! Rising water! Elusive deity!
Air thrust! Magic in the sky is mine! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! You do it, Jess! Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Dance in the wind!
Save the flame! Yours to be let free!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I owe you.
Love
Finish
Xion!
it!
Astral energy! Full throttle! Dance in the wind! Go! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here it goes! I'm ready! You Johalim! This one's got your name on it!
Ashes to ashes! A merry
Dance in
distraction.
the wind! There's still more to go! Dance in the wind!
Ready and ready! Now you see what I can do!
Here, let me help! Air
In a
thrust!
bind?
Blah blah blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Art expert coming through!
They smite with
You get the gist. I owe you, Xion.
Healing is what my arts do best.
All mine can do is cause havoc.
light burst forth!
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around.
Certainly not.
Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! Do it! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I'm ready! Air thrust! Get toasty!
Burn strike!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
got some... good equipment!
I can't say its appearance is to my tastes, personally.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. Air, you got company. Air thrust.
Take this!
One more. Air thrust.
You picked the wrong fight.
Primed and ready.
We've got fire.
I've got this. Let him marksman handle it.
All yours.
And don't mind if I do. Air thrust. Air thrust. Air thrust.
Astral Art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Air thrust. Air thrust.
You must be tired of healing.
I'm ready!
I'm merely doing what I can to help.
Glad you're on our side, Doreen. Sure, to be less free.
Ready and raring!
Air.
I can carve through armor!
Where are you going? Air thrust. Air thrust. To use all the power of my air thrust to accomplish this. Air thrust. Resurrection. Air thrust. mess around.
Certainly not.
Dance in the wind!
Quit pushing yourself and get behind him!
Hold on to your art.
I'll be
Here
right
I
with Rain
come.
in no time.
Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! Ready to go! Air thrust!
You picked the wrong fight!
Air thrust! I'm ready! You get the gist. Ghidorah! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
Dance!
Anything in armor is thank you! I can carve through armor!
Air thrust! Air thrust! Do it! Alpha! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
Don't get careless!
Shield from calamity!
Don't tell me!
Fires of passion! Horizon flame! Sharpness! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! This is gonna need all of us together! Here's a healing arc!
Exploit the
Air
enemy's
thrust!
weakness.
Here I go!
Air thrust! Arc requires complete focus!
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield
Eat
is for!
dirt!
Get behind me!
Gun!
Art
Can't
expert!
get out
Leave it
of
to you!
Not in your dreams!
Far enough! The enemy wields arc too!
You'll soon see about that! Thanks for the healing!
Watch yourself, okay?
Yeah, you too! No more Miss Nice Girl! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! I'll take it from here! Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Lightning! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Here's evil! Breeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is in! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah!
Can't get out of this!
I owe
Air
you one.
thrust! Not in your dreams! Blah, blah, blah!
You do the same for me.
Sharpness! More with that air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Ready to go! Flame of fury! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Glacial
Blah, blah, blah!
Time to let it rip!
Radiant light! Full regeneration!
Now! While it's reeling!
Take it down!
Regeneration!
Dance in the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! This one's mine! Air thrust! Magic is in! Air thrust! First aid!
Resonate with the earth!
Blah, blah, blah! And hold on to your art! Here I come! Air
Can't
thrust!
get out of this!
Shattering
Radiant light! Arc of regeneration!
Air thrust!
Regeneration!
Maybe she'll keep her a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle herself.
Magic!
You can be really gentle, honey.
Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is in!
Nothing gets by me! Denied!
Air thrust!
Another incantation ruined!
No more Miss Nice Girl! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I can't hold on much longer!
Great. I don't know what.
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Lightning! Dance in the wind!
I'll smash you!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
This!
No further!
Dance in the wind! Don't mind if I do! Dance in the wind! Air drop! Where are you going? You get the gist.
A thrilling performance.
Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust!
Wide open!
It won't escape me.
Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust!
Stay away from my friend!
You get the gist. Alpin! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Am I on a roll or what?
Well, look who's in a bright and shiny mood.
The Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes... to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here under such harsh conditions.
I don't give a damn why they're here. We'll burn it all to the ground.
The astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy becomes.
What's the matter, Rinwell? Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry about that. Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too, we might learn something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
There was only meant to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear? What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
What were you thinking? You could have gotten yourself killed!
He's right. You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't evenly spread like Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted, like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Renis Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy, is composed of all six. Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do sound plausible.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
To think, all this started because of the Great Spirit's desire to keep living. The only reason it craves energy is because it's dying from starvation. When you think about it like that, maybe the things it's done aren't so strange after all.
If Rena had been more like Dana, things would have worked out a whole lot better.
It's like Hevrect 35 told us. The Danan and Renan spirits are meant to be completely different beings.
Rena's energy amassing in one place led to its developing a powerful will. But that also made it crave energy, sapping Rena dry until it perished.
Whereas Dana's energy is dispersed, meaning its will never developed to the same extent. And without that hunger, Dana the planet was spared.
As for which is correct, well, I'm not sure it's our place to even say. Still, I can't help but think it reminds me a lot of the dichotomy of the human condition.
Dichotomy? What do you mean?
Those who know not satisfaction are driven to keep devouring without limit. But those who are content with their lot in life rarely fulfill their potential. I imagine it's likely that the larger Rena's great spirit grew, the more and more powerful its hunger also became.
Everything in moderation. When all's said and done, maybe that's the hardest thing for people to learn.
Careless. Don't tell me. Burn!
Healing circle!
Armor won't save you.
Thanks for the healing.
Watch yourself, okay?
No spot? Yeah, you too.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Air the blacking parts are weak ones.
Air thrust!
Take this.
Air thrust! Not on my watch!
Portal blade.
Annihilate! Air thrust! Archer flare! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Shattering the pieces with the earth.
Magic is now! Air thrust! That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is now! Air thrust! I can't hold on much longer! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! I'll bring you back from depth abyss! Deny!
I'll face you.
Air resuscitation!
In a bind.
Blah blah blah! That'll bring you down! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! One more! Air thrust! You get the
Shattering of pieces! Attack us!
Here goes! Not in your dreams! Glacial Spear! Air Thrust! Freeze Lancer! Magic is there! Air Thrust! Dance in the wind!
You picked the wrong fight!
Air Thrust! Dance in the wind!
I have no limits!
Air Thrust! Magic is there! Air Thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air Thrust! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Magic is there! Air Thrust! I can handle it!
Destruction!
Far enough! Air Thrust!
Ignite!
Blah, blah, blah. Air Thrust! 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 Pierce evil! You get the gist. Air Thrust! That'll bring you down. Blah, blah, blah. Here goes! Radiant Light! You get the gist. Xion! Astral Energy! Full throttle! Go!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's the case.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious dinners for you all if we lived here.
Clearly the worst point against it.
Right, here goes!
Resonate with the earth!
Air Thrust!
Sure, to be let free!
Ready and raring!
Magic
I'll save you!
Amazing!
Air Thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air Thrust!
You're fine. I couldn't make it in time.
You get the gist. Air Thrust! You get the gist. Burning Strike!
Leave the charges to me!
Glacial Spear!
Take
Pierce
this!
evil!
I owe you one.
Freeze Lancer!
Resonate with the
Dance in the wind!
earth!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil!
Blood.
Dance in the wind! Freeze Lancer! Dance in the wind! Air Thrust! Magic is there! Air Thrust! Annihilation! Air Thrust! Searing Flame! Reload!
This isn't ideal.
Dance take care of
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Primed and ready!
Talon
I'll bring you down!
I'll smash you! Watch this!
Talon Vortex! Burning Strike! Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Freeze Lancer!
Ignite!
Pierce! Magic is there! Talon Vortex! Get on in there with the other flame! It looks like you got this one covered! Quiver Dragon! Downfall!
Leave the charges to me!
Dance in the wind! I'm on far up! Can't be happening!
Oh, you are gonna pay for that! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
I can feel the medicine working.
Talon Vortex!
Into the shadows! That's
Now or never.
Thanks, Kitara.
Oh, now I'm real mad.
This will come in handy.
Crumble! Armor won't save you!
Lightning on!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Radiant pierce!
I'm on a roll now!
More with that hammer!
I blame you, old dragon.
Piercing evil! Get on in there! Reflexer! On steel! Alright! Searing blast! Bloody
Astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Pierce evil! Flare blazer! Sweet now! Let's get you all tucked away! Nothing extreme!
Forgive me.
Like astral energy! Alright! It's just... This one's mine! Sorry!
Denied!
I'm all stuffed up! Gemini Aqua! Mega Ray! Searing Flame! Reload! I won't give up!
Come on! Have to hold on! Did you see this coming? Glacial Fire! Time to shine! Now you've gone and ticked me off! Time to shine! I'll take you all on! Ha! Flare the Malachor! Piercing Roar! Time to shine! Fantastic! Now my clothes are ruined. Piercing Roar! Time to shine! Piercing Denied! Piercing Roar! Time to shine! Sloppy!
I'm not done yet.
This won't be easy. Don't be such a pessimist.
Don't leave the wind! Air thrust! Air thrust! Air thrust! Air thrust! Air thrust!
They
Air
smite with
thrust!
blackened blade!
I can't hold on much longer.
Now or never. Take this!
Air thrust!
Ready and rare! Resonate with the earth! Through armor!
Air thrust! I'm sorry.
Forgive me. My fault.
No further.
I'm not done yet. Come and face me!
Resonate with the earth! Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite!
We can do this!
Cliché, but appropriate. I'm counting on you.
I'm sorry. Radiant pierce!
is my fault.
Damn it! Back into the fray!
Reflect on that
Mega
sin.
Ray! I won't give up!
Resonate with the earth! It's in your hands now. I can't believe this.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Can't move, baby.
Don't leave me!
Bloody howling!
Glacial Spear! Here's the evil!
Rending you
Blaster!
apart!
Can't be happening!
Forgive me. I can't believe this. Coming through! Forgive me. This is my fault. Bloody howling! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Rending you apart! Bloody howling! Forgive me. I can't believe this.
So those thorns of Shion's, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense a will of its own emanating from them.
If it's that insignificant, is there that much point getting rid of it?
This one will be difficult to predict.
Glacial Spear!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Go! Mega
Forgive
Ray!
me. This is my fault. Stalagmite!
Ready?
No further.
Go for the weak point!
You got company!
Resonate with the earth!
Stalagmite! Reload! I'm sorry.
Forgive me. This is my... Be careful, everyone.
Glacial
This
Spear!
one isn't
Here's
normal.
evil! Freeze can't be happening!
Bloody howling! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! Rending you apart! Bloody howling! Forgive me. This one will be difficult to predict.
Dance in the wind! Allow me to help you. Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance.
Torches in flame! Radiant sharpness!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly. That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you!
You get the gist. Air thrust!
I have no limits!
Leave the enemy's
Can't get out
arms to
of
me!
this.
Radiant
No complaint here.
Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist. Air I never miss! Blah, blah, I'm ready! Far enough! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'm ready.
Dance Dovaline!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis! You don't mess around!
Certainly not.
Dance in the wind! Take this!
Now you see what I can do.
Air thrust!
Be prepared.
Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Art requires complete focus! Dance in the wind! Radiant one!
To be
Dance in the
light.
wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! You get the gist. This one's mine!
We must be tired of young. I'm merely doing what I can to help. Glad drawn up.
Dance in the wind!
Take this!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar! Here's a healing arm! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance ready to go!
Stay away from my friend!
Armor won't save you! Not in your dreams! Air
This
thrust!
is bad, right?
Yes, Alphen. Very bad.
I don't feel so good.
Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust!
You picked the wrong
You
fight!
get the gist. Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! You get the gist. You get the gist.
So you clamor for my true power?
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! That's
Now, while it's reeling!
Take it down!
Shattering
I'll heal you all!
pieces! Attack time!
Air thrust! Healing circle! Dance in the wind! Deny! Pull myself together! Blah, blah, blah! That is enough! I never miss!
Require a hand. No further!
Dance in the wind! I don't even know the word defeat. No.
I couldn't make it in time.
I still got to fight like here! Thanks! Just dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! You get the gist. Will this help? You get the gist. Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! Blah blah.
Anything in armor is all mine!
Blah blah blah. Not in your dreams.
Far enough!
Take this!
Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! Too much to handle? You get the gist. Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! Blah blah blah. Air thrust! No more playing nice! Blah blah blah.
Take this!
Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust!
Can't move!
Don't give up! Blah blah blah. Air thrust! Air thrust! Ow! I'm ready! This one's mine! Anything is... Take care of it!
by me!
Blah, blah, blah.
I can carve through armor!
Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! You get the gist. I don't even know the word defeat. Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust!
Forgive me.
You get the gist. Air thrust! Blah,
In a
blah,
bind?
Air thrust! You here goes! Flame of fury! You get the gist. Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust!
Ready and...
Alvin! Astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done!
Now you see what I can do!
Ready to go!
Far enough!
Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Where are you going? Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
You paid for that!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Magic! Air thrust! You get the gist! I'm sorry.
You require help. Take this!
I'm out of ammo. I'm all stuffed up. That's gonna smart. Can't be happening.
Dance in the wind! Fleck on thy
Left. That's quite, unique.
Ready and raring! I'll smash you!
Air thrust! Blah, 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 that air thrust! Blah, 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 air thrust! Blah, blah, blah. Air thrust! Ready to go! Far enough! Air thrust! Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay? Yeah, you too. Here's a air thrust! You get the gist. Air thrust! Right!
Eat dirt!
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air not on my watch! Freeze laser!
Anything in armor is all mine!
Blah, blah, blah!
Can't get out of
Air
this!
thrust! Blah, blah, blah! It's weakened! Air thrust!
This
You
ends
get the
now!
gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! Healing circle! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust!
Why'd you heal me?
To stop me dying?
Ah, right.
Air! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! Air thrust! You get the gist!
Ready and raring!
All fear! Here's evil! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air
I
thrust!
am not beyond fury!
Air
In a
thrust!
bind?
Here! Don't mind if I do! Damn it! Out of ammo! Air thrust! Blah, blah, blah! That air thrust! You get the gist!
I must remember. Behold! The Earth pulse! Tectonic vision!
I'm all stuffed up! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I'm ready!
Blah, blah, blah!
Look sharp!
Lightning Thunder Blade!
So I still had room to grow.
looks nice and tough.
This one will be difficult to predict.
Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind!
Stay calm. I shall provide assistance. I want that being interrupted.
Here's the healing arm! Far enough! Air thrust! Go for the weak point! Air thrust! Air
Time
thrust!
to let it rip!
Air thrust!
Nearly done
Air
for.
thrust! Do it!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
In the wind!
Like a finely timed waltz.
I'll never miss!
Burn in hell!
Here's the
In a
healing
vine?
arm! Here I come! Don't mind if I do!
Shockwave
Death
blast!
shall not be forgotten.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is air thrust! Blah, blah,
Finish
blah.
this!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Dance in the wind!
An astral
Air
art?
thrust! That's my cue!
Shut him down.
Thanks so much! Thank you, Dohalim.
I only did what any other would.
I think you're nicer than you let on. Magic is there! I'm all stuffed up! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust!
Nice work!
Dance in the wind!
Can't get out of this!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! I never miss! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Take this! Overloading! Save you!
Don't mind if I do!
It's wide open!
It won't escape me!
Air thrust! Magic is there! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! I can handle it! Far enough! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
I've been hit with
Dance
something.
in the wind! Air
So
thrust!
even a master
Magic
can
is there! Air
not
thrust!
feeling so great.
You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust! Blah blah blah!
Can't get out of this!
Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Air thrust!
This one's mine!
You get the gist! Air thrust! It's about to strike!
Look sharp, everyone!
Armor won't save you!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Magic is there! One more! Air
Hold
thrust!
nothing back!
Blah blah blah! If it's in the sky, it's mine! You get ready! You get the gist! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Ready and ready! I'll smash you!
Air thrust!
In a bind?
Blah blah blah! Air thrust! You get the gist! Air thrust! Blah blah blah! Got it! Blah blah chance! Close one! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Time to feel some hurt!
I'll take it from here. Let's see how you handle this! Deus Roar!
Say no more!
Remember to tell me if you need healing.
I expect you'll be in high demand if that's...
This looks nice and tough.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Damn. That weak, huh? Dead end, huh?
Why don't we just use this?
Wait!
Jeez! Don't scare me like that! What, is there something wrong with it?
No, it's not that. It's just, this is it. Whatever it is, we're about to find out.
It's the moment of truth. There's no turning back now till we've won. Either we get through this, or we vanish along with the rest of the world as we know it. Is everyone ready?
We've come this far. I'm not about to turn tail now. I say we knock this thing out and head back home.
It's time to relegate the past to where it belongs. It's been a long journey getting here, but it ends now.
No, this isn't the end. Once we've overthrown the old order, there's still the task of creating a new world.
A world without divisions, where no one cares whether you're Danon or Renan, or if you have magic or not. You're right.
We have to win this!
Let's get going then. After all, our future awaits.
Our future. One free of tyranny and exploitation. For the freedom to live with those we hold dear. And for a new era. Let's go!